Ladies and gentlemen, we got a problem. Eden Hazard injured again.
Ah, damn it! Yet again.
For Chelsea true fans, Eden Hazard is going to be forever remembered as a legend. And we are concerned. We are watching him. No matter what team he's going to play in the future, we keep our eye on him. And it's not an easy ride since he joined Real Madrid. We have to talk about it because we care.
We have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems. There is no way around this. There is no way to sugarcoat this.
I'm not going to get to the complicated statistics since he joined Real Madrid. You can just Google it and see how many injuries and all that and how many goals that he scored since he joined Real Madrid. But I don't really care. A lot of insult and memes going on right now on social media. Some people say that Messi been waiting for Hazard to arrive and he's gonna die and never see Eden Hazard arrive in La Liga and all the blah blah. But I don't know, man. I don't think Eden Hazard was never made for Real Madrid. He was made for Chelsea Football Club, and you have to admit it. I think Marina is the biggest winner on all this, you know. She's laughing her way to the bank because she managed to get 150 million on 28 years old Eden Hazard, and she must be very proud of doing that because it was almost impossible to get that kind of money with 1 year contract left on Eden Hazard. So financially, yes, she did very good, but in a football way, you know, we didn't do good because we lost 50% of Chelsea goal contribution. And can you understand that? 50% of goal contribution. And we didn't really replace him. We had the transfer ban. And yeah, credit goes to Marina for getting that money. But also, I didn't mind really keeping Eden Hazard at Chelsea Football Club because with him, we were going to be stronger and Lampard was never going to be sacked. You believe it or not, the lack of goals got Frank Lampard sacked. Yeah, I know everybody is going to bring their opinions because that's what it is in the Chelsea community. But if we had a striker who can score, you know, 20 goals plus a season, Lampard was going to be good. Every game that we lost under Frank Lampard, it was after missing 10 clear chances. And then when we concede one, we collapse. Fact. But facts are fact only when they fit your agenda. So I completely understand the reaction that I'm gonna get in the comment. Hey Google, how many times Eden Hazard been injured since he joined Real Madrid?
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
The question now is, what next for Eden Hazard? Many people been suggesting that he need to retire from football. Other people been calling on Chelsea to act. Do something, Chelsea. Bring the magician back home. And it's a mixed reaction. But this is sentiment, okay? Sometimes in football, you have to take your sentiment away in order to make the right decision. Eden Hazard is only 30 years old and he's still very young in a football term. The problem with him is that he's not disciplined. He doesn't take care of himself. He doesn't really care about record, about such and such. He just enjoys his football a little too much without really taking care of statistics and all that the way Messi and Ronaldo does. In terms of natural talent, he's right there with them. Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi. But when it comes to the work ethic, the extra thing that any talented footballer need to get to the next level, Eden Hazard doesn't have that. And he looks like a 40 years old now, struggling with injuries and all that. But in reality, if Eden Hazard can discipline himself, he can still has at least 4 years in a high level. You know what I mean? So in one way, I can say Eden Hazard pretty much sabotaged his own career, because he has everything that many players can just dream of, natural talent, dribbling. He can decide the game when he wants, but just discipline yourself a little bit, man. Don't eat too much. Just drink water, not beer. Haha. But hey, it is what it is. Now the question is, what do you think? Should we go and buy Eden Hazard back, or should we just let it go? Because he can just come and sit on the bench with a lot of injuries and not do anything at Chelsea Football Club. What do you think? This is just a personal opinion. You don't have to agree with anybody. Just leave your opinion in the comment down below. And for me, as it's gonna be a little complicated. If Real Madrid wanna cut their losses and the way they did with Gareth Bale, send him on loan somewhere, pay a part of his wages, and you don't have to pay the loan fee or the transfer fee. In that case, I would consider to take Eden Hazard back. But if you have to spend money for, loan fees or transfer fee again for Eden Hazard, I'm not too sure. But this is the kind of players that you can't really say no, because of who he is, not only in the football field, but this guy is Mr. Chelsea at the end of the day. So I'm not going to be opposed to get Eden Hazard back at the bridge, but depend on the financial terms. The guy got twice the money he was getting at Chelsea. So do you think that we should pay him and start paying him like 300k a week? I don't think so. If the salary is going to be cut off half, Real Madrid pays half, we pay half, we don't pay the transfer fee, Eden Hazard is welcome. But no matter what's going to happen, I would like to see Eden Hazard one day, even after his career, come at Chelsea Football Club, work for Chelsea, maybe in a charity organization or something, because we love Eden Hazard. There we go, guys. Leave your comment and let's have a conversation. God bless, and see you in the next one.